There's a fascinating medrash that tells of Yirmiyahu Navi traveling to the different burial plots of the great leaders of the previous generations to daven on the behalf of the Jewish people. Avram, Yitzchak, Yaakov, and Moshe all come to plead their case that Hashem should save the Jewish people. And Avram says, I was willing to kill my only son, Yitzchak. When you commanded me to take him on the Akedah, I was willing to kill him for you, and Hashem, please be merciful for the Jewish people, and Hashem doesn't answer. And Yitzchak says, I was willing to die, Al Kiddush Hashem. Hashem, please be merciful, and Hashem doesn't answer. Yaakov says, I was willing to die when I was about to have a battle with Esav, to defend my family. Hashem, so please be merciful, and Hashem has no answer. Moshe Rabbeinu, who fought for the Jewish people for 40 years and was their great leader, says, Hashem, I defended them through all their trials and tribulations, and I was their leader, please be merciful, and Hashem has no answer. And finally, as we know, Rachel Imenu comes and pleads and says, on the night of my marriage, or was supposed to be my marriage to Yaakov, my father Lavan switched Leah for me, but instead of embarrassing Leah, I gave her the signs that Yaakov and I had made up, and the marriage went on and nobody was embarrassed. And Hashem says, for that I will save the Jewish people. And the question is obvious. What does Rachel Imenu do? What does the great matriarch do that the Avos, Avram, Yitzchak, Yaakov, and Moshe could not do? What is it that Hashem sees? So Rabbi Victor Amiel, the chief rabbi of Antwerp and then later of Tel Aviv, gives a fascinating answer. He suggests that Rachel does something different. While everybody else was willing to die al Kiddush Hashem, or sacrifice something in some way for God, Rachel is showing how to live al Kiddush Hashem. Rachel wasn't doing anything, she wasn't dying al Kiddush Hashem like Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov and Moshe were suggesting they were about to do for Hashem. She was showing that in order to merit redemption, it's about how to live al Kiddush Hashem. And if it's anything we learn from Rachel Imenu, it's that being compassionate, sensitive, and in tune with the needs of others is what ultimately merits our redemption. And that's something that we work on and we focus on during the period of the 3 weeks. The sensitivities, the compassion that we have for one another is what ultimately merits the bringing of the final Beis HaMikdash.